Hello there, everyone. My name's Ayumu, and we're gonna get in with Eve. On the last episode of Ayumu Kagami Plays Binding of Isaac, we had a interesting run, and we learned about speed. Apparently, this time I was too slow. Last time I was too slow. Also, screw that challenge. It's a toughie. The speed one is. I do not recommend it for the faint of heart. It's quite difficult. I also do not recommend playing like this. This is... Actually, it's because I'm not focusing on the lack of knockback I have. Piercing's good. Not good when you keep getting hit, though. But like with these guys, if they're marching forward, they're going to keep marching forward. So, you know, that is a thing. So, one of the things I wanted to address is something I'm fairly passionate about with, like, the stance on this. Follow your dreams. Do what you believe in, stuff like that. Because there are a lot of things that people tell you, no, don't do it. Just don't do it. And it kind of bugs me. Why? Why not be the best damn you can be? You're the only you that is ever going to exist. So cloning becomes a thing, and that's a whole nother issue. We got way bigger issues to worry about when cloning is more serious. But just be the best you can be. And as I've said a couple times, I'm going through kind of a funk, and I appreciate the well wishes that I have gotten on stream, in my personal life, and on the YouTube videos, because I think I talked about it in an Isaac video. I really appreciate that. No matter who you are, you could use a little cheering up every now and again. So go find someone and tell them that they're pretty awesome. It might just be the thing that can make their day. So with it, I've been putting a lot of thought into it. I'm not super great at a lot of things. I've done a couple different activities, and the one I was probably the best at, I wasn't very good at, which was martial arts. I'm no great thing. I got to black belt, and I helped my father teach. He's very passionate about it, which is awesome. He is following his dream, which is awesome. You know, that is exactly what you should do. And that was probably the thing that I've been able to excel at the most, but also I didn't shoot for the stars. It wasn't something I was personally interested in. But if you don't take something seriously at the same time, can you really blame anyone if things aren't going your way? And I know this may just kind of sound like a lecture. Okay, that's creepy. May kind of sound like I'm a lecture thing. I don't mean it to. Everyone lives their lives the way they do, and that's how you should. It's your life. You live it. But the thing I excel at the most is procrastinating. I have a lot of trouble getting things done. Obviously, if you're in a very funk mood, you can't. You're not in the spirit to, you know, record or draw or write. Well, I mean, sometimes write music or draw, but you know, a funk mood, not. It's offsetting. So you're not jiving it. And you can do it, you know, you have the physical ability to, but you want to be proud of your work at the same time. So you don't feel that you can make work that you can be proud of, which is kind of how I felt about my videos as of late. Not being really proud of some of the videos I'm making. Mostly because I haven't made them because I've been in a funk. Or coughing. There's a game I really want to get back into. Not get back into. Get into initially. It's called The Coma. It looks like a really cool story-based. Try to think of what to call it. It's kind of like The Cat Lady, but by Korean people. Like the developers are Korean, and they were awesome, and they gave me early access to it, and I promise I'm going to make content on it. I just wanted to do justice to it as well, and not just make the video because I said I would, and then like mope out, and then kind of like lose your focus with it. It's like if you're doing something because you're told you have to, it can really be off-putting. In school, well, it's you have to read this book. Well, whenever I was told I have to read a book, I usually just didn't read it, to be honest. Some very popular forms of literature I really do not like. You are allowed to like whatever you want to like, and I like fantasy, and we didn't really read much fantasy. But being given that deadline for a book when I didn't actively choose the book, like The Great Gatsby, I know a lot of people like that. I'm not saying anything against it. I never gave the book a chance because I had to read it. And I wrote my report based off of the back of the book. That's how I wrote my reports in school. Shh, don't let too many people know. Because it was something I just had no interest in. So you always could produce your best content or do your best work even when being told to, but it just isn't something that I feel is my strong suit. So I don't wanna, especially with games and stuff, because you want to have a good time. You don't want to be all like, oh, this game sucks. Ugh. Like I was in a really bad mood today. I was playing Rocket League, and I got a little saltier than I should. I was playing with someone who's new to Rocket League, so their skills are not up to par with someone who's played like 100 hours, because I'm clearly the best Rocket League player out there. But it wasn't even I was just frustrated at them. A lot of it was I was frustrated at myself because I was already in a bad mood about some things. And I've been very upset with myself about my lack of kind of drive for anything. Not just videos, anything in my life. Which it just... When nothing, perks you up, things get really dull a lot. So just trying to break out of that funk. But I'm not just trying to like, oh, look at me, I'm Thad Panda. I wanted to bring up mostly, if there's something you enjoy doing, work at it. I want to be able to make YouTube content and stream for a living. Be an entertainer. That way I can make a difference in people's lives, which would be awesome. Absolutely. But if I'm not putting enough effort in, and what I mean by that is, you have to take some breaks, which I was, kind of. It's a mixture of I was taking a break and I had no desire to make it. Like I wanted to make it, but whenever I tried to sit down and make content, I didn't feel it was up to par with what it should be or could be. So I didn't want to just pump out content because content needed to be made. Which is why there's been a huge lapse in videos and my personality. If a little bit if I take a hit to a record. It's kinda, I've already broken 100%, I kinda don't care. I don't have that mentality. That's a bad mentality to have. You should continue working at something even if you've made a mistake. Because giving up is the only guarantee that you've 100% failed. But with Isaac, I think I had like 7 episodes out, and you know, even if I was recording them like last minute or something, I still managed to get it out. But then I missed a day because of just a lot of personal things happened, and I missed a day, and then I missed another day, and then I missed another, and then I said I would make up for it by having even more videos out, but then it put more on my brain hole, and no one made me say it. I legitimately wanted to do that to make up for it, but it just kept it just kept being harder and harder to do, because it was more that needed to be done. Also, that is the Dunce Cap. Dunce Cap gives you permanent Are You a Wizard tiers, and I don't want that. I think it might be good if you have something like the Tractor Beam tiers or something like that. So, keep your eyes peeled. We're going to donate all our money. If we could lose a red heart, that'd be ideal. A red heart container. Or just take enough damage that we've lost it without losing our spirit heart. I think that would be very beneficial to us. But I don't think that's going to happen. So, what I wanted to say is that if you want to be an artist or make video games, work towards it. I've been making YouTube content for like 3 years on and off at times. I started in 2012, I think in April. I'd been making content even more before that. They were just honestly really bad. And I know there are people who've succeeded way faster than that. There are people who on Twitch have in 4 months they've gotten partnership. But you're not them. Don't compare yourself to someone else. You're you. Be you. Everyone has different circumstances. Right time, right place. And I know a lot of people don't like this. I'm going to be bringing up a couple names, but it's like if PewDiePie came in and he was like, hey man, I like this guy, he's pretty cool. If Markiplier did it, if Tobuscus did it, if Rooster Teeth was like, hey man, I like your style. You want to, work with Rooster Teeth? Do you want to work with The Completionist? With any of them? It can make a huge difference. That doesn't happen to everyone. So don't compare yourself to other people. Just because other people have done it in a certain amount of time doesn't mean you have to. And I need to keep telling myself that. I've been streaming for 2 years and making YouTube videos for like 3, 4. It's been like 2.5 years I've been streaming. But you're not other people, so don't compare yourself. Set goals, which is great, but remember that you're you. You're not, PewDiePie or Markiplier. I'm excited if I get 50 views on it. Like 50 views on a video is like big time. For big channels, you're in a lot of trouble. And with wanting to do this as a job, I lose sight of that more than I should. But you can't. You need to believe in you, because you're you, not anyone else. I'm also making this video for myself to kind of snap myself in, and hopefully something I'm saying can maybe stick with someone. Believe in you, because you're awesome. No one will ever be a better you than you are. So don't compare yourself to Cobalt Streak, to NGT Tactics, to anyone, because you're you. Are you trying your best? If you can honestly say you're trying your best, that's all you can really ask for. So just keep being awesome and keep being you, because no one else is going to be a better you. Infested? I'm not going to have that sexy a voice like that guy, and I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with it. I struggle with that every day of my life. But yeah. Hello? I walked out, you know, a little too early, but I know it's here at least, so that's a good thing. And I know it's not easy to do that. I have a lot of trouble doing it because with how easy some people make it look, or how some people succeed where others don't, it can kind of bring you down. But you're you, not someone else. And the same can be said with relationships and stuff. There's a couple of reasons I'm not in a relationship. One, is no one wants me. But I don't feel like I'm ready to be in one. And if you are in a relationship, it's you two. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. If it's long distance, if it's not long distance, if other people are saying crap, it's between you two, not other people. The two of you are in a relationship. Well, okay, if it's like open, I mean, it's between the people involved, you know. So why not leave it that way? Be happy with you. Do what makes you happy. Be the best you can be. Because no one else is going to be you. People may compare themselves to... People always do it. I mean, I'm doing it right now. I'm talking about other people. I know other people have made speeches like this, but this is my speech. This is my soapbox. And I'm the one who's standing on it. You know, it's better than a soapbox. This is a banana box. I dealt a lot with banana boxes today. This is my banana box. You're funny. You're real funny there, soy milk. It's adorable. No. So I just... And today, I funked out. I didn't get enough sleep. All this other crap happened. My head was killing me. I didn't have enough caffeine. I'm a horrible caffeine addict. I don't drink coffee, though. I just soda. I really like hot beverages. Also, coffee. I like Dunkin' Donuts coffee and stuff. And I don't really know how I feel about Starbucks coffee. Had it once when I lived in Colorado, but it was kind of gross. But I also got what someone suggested to me, and it was really bitter, and they told me not to put cream and sugar in it because it'd be gross. But I'm a cream and sugar kind of guy, so lay some sugar on me. Honey baby, won't you please? I honestly don't know how that song is supposed to go. But ladies, I'm single. Find a way to contact me, I'll be real creeped out. This is in the comments, or on the Twitter, or on the... I have Facebook will probably give me away. But... be you. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna be you. If you're in a relationship, be Be true to yourself. If you want to date someone because you like them, then do it. It doesn't need to be any more complicated than that. You know, believe in you, because you're you. Don't... What I'm about to say is a little contradictory, but don't change yourself just for someone else. But you could still change yourself. Do things for the better. Like, it could just be small things. Like, I usually have really messy hair. I don't really care how my hair looks. If you've been on my stream, you've seen my hair looks goofy half the time. I foof my hair to one side. Right now I have my hair parted and like foofing back. And get foofing is the absolute term I want to use here. And I don't have gel in it, which the hairstyle I wanted needs gel in it. I don't know what it's called. I foof it back. Apparently foof is the only hair word I know. But it's not even a word. It's foof a word? So, you know, if she wanted me to touch up my hair, skizzles, I would probably do that. If she told me to stop playing video games, well, clearly she wouldn't want to be with me in the first place. I'm never going to shut up about video games, and she's wrong. Video games are awesome. It would only be small things. Those are okay. I kind of forgot why I'm saying this. I had a purpose. Mostly it was going back to the be awesome people. Oh boy! This run ain't looking so hot. If I could just get rid of all my red hearts, that would solve things. And also get tons of spirit hearts. That would not hurt me at all. Well, you're kind of step one. Oh, hello! Hello there, step one. How you doing today? You're doing quite fine, eh? Perfect telepills. But I know that life can suck a lot. But this is something I really need to work on, but being positive more often. You know, we don't have to be negative all the time. My thought process tends to be more negative than anything else. I don't know if I'd go so far as to say I'm a pessimist, but I'm like a pessimistic optimist. If you expect the worst, then you're always prepared for it, but you hope that things will be better. It's like the always be prepared scout thing, which is fine. I'll use a bomb. Those are shielded tears, aren't they? Yeah, shielded tears. Do not know how these are gonna work, but we'll find out. Oh wait, it's piercing shielded tears, so they'll just stop all shots that come my way if it hits them, and they don't dissipate, right? I think that's how they work. They don't have a collision. So I don't know. I've probably been on my soapbox long enough today. My banana box. My speech banana box. My banana box of glory. So this is... Sometimes I feel if I say things in a video or if I say it on stream, I'm more apt to do it than if I just think it. Because then, you know, I have to put myself more accountable to it. I'm going to work to better my attendance on different situations. I can't guarantee what will happen. Obviously, it depends on what happens in life. But I want to make sure I can get more videos out. I'm sure just about everyone who watches The Binding of Isaac knows of Northern Lion He's one of the bigger ones. When Isaac came out, my goal was to kind of keep up with him. One a day, every day. Then I saw he was putting out like 3-ish, and I was like, well, I don't really want to keep up with that. I mean, it's awesome he's doing it, but I didn't want to keep up with that. But just, you know, setting a margin, which isn't a bad thing ever. Yeah, that kind of sucks. So that was my goal. And I think I did fairly well at first, but then I did that stupid, I fell off the bandwagon because he was releasing so many, and then I got like discouraged. Because I didn't do it as like a friendly competition, I did it as an active, I have to keep up with you. And I was, you know, watching his videos, and I'm like, oh, I'm not at 50,000 views. You know, it's at like 20, or it was more like 15-ish, and it's... No, that's not what I'm supposed to judge it off of. It's, you know, am I enjoying making these videos? That's what I really should have been judging off of. Honestly, I love playing The Binding of Isaac. It's a super fun game. And you can just pick it up, go, and be done with it. You kind of have a rough estimation of how long every run is going to be. So I don't have to worry about like save points being in weird locations. Oh my god, you do not want me to have that deal with the devil, do you? Oh boy. And also working. So because I was only like I was just constantly trying to match him. It discouraged me. Instead of just like as a friendly thing, it's like, hey, I'm gonna keep up with someone who does this as their job. So I think that'd be awesome. If I started letting myself get discouraged. So you know, pro strats for life. You know, don't let yourself get discouraged because other people are different. You know, everyone is their own person, so don't beat yourself up just because, you know, someone else is doing better than you. There was, I'm kind of miffed I don't remember what the link was, but it was about people in like DeviantArt who, like complaining about their art or something, and this could go not just on DeviantArt. I think that's where I found it. Just because you aren't Picasso doesn't mean your art isn't good. And it doesn't mean that, you know, your picture can't make a change in someone's life. Or inspire them. The picture was, there's someone who just talking shit about their own art. Like, oh, man, this sucks. It's terrible, whatever. But there are people who look up to you, and they aren't as good an artist, or they didn't do as well. For some people, I'm sitting here complaining that I don't have 50 views every video, but they may not be getting 2. You know, so it really falls on deaf ears. I think, and I want to work on this, because I'm not good about this. If we took less time to complain, and Thanksgiving's coming up, so I guess it's a good season to do this. But less time to complain about what we could have, and more to what we do have, or striving towards. I think that'd be a good thing. If you have turned off this video long ago, I don't blame you. I guess this could really sound like a lecture. I apologize if it's not your cup of tea. I felt I needed to say this. Something in my brain said, talk about it. With what happened today. It wasn't even like really serious stuff. Just some crap happened today, and then I felt bummed out. So I needed to say this for myself at least. But yeah, you take those. You got him, buddy. There you go. It kind of comes down to some Isaac items. My mentality on Isaac items are a little different than some people's. Not that mine are better or worse. Mine are probably actually objectively worse. But I look at items a lot of the time as, this is the item I was given. This item is better than no item. Is Piercing Tears good? Hypothetically, no. You have no knockback. Hypothetically, yes, because you have the ability to pierce through the enemy. Those are good things. I could have avoided all HP ups. I didn't need to take them. It's just going to be harder to get rid of them. But I don't have a guarantee that I'm going to be able to get rid of them. Okay, yes, there are players who are good enough that they don't need HP and stuff. I'm not one of them. I'm not at that level yet. But what would I have missed out on because I was complaining about not having, or wanting HP ups, or not wanting HP ups? That's magic mush. That's an HP up. That would have broke my Horror Babylon. Meat, that's a damage up, and it would have broke my Horror Babylon. I think that was what broke my Horror. No, that was at 3. I accidentally picked up a red heart, I think, is what broke it. And then I had enough spirit hearts that I just never could get back to it. Yeah, so I think I need to work on, you know, looking at things a little more positively. And if it rings a bell with you, it's not a bad idea. I think we might just be happier doing that. But that's just my opinion. I'm no rocket surgeon. I don't have all the answers. It's okay. Let's be honest. I am absolutely a rocket surgeon. I'm one of the best rocket surgeons in the whole town. No. Alright, spikes don't hurt me. I think creep still hurts me, though. I think it's only spikes that won't hurt me. Alright. Okay, well, hey, we got to the Horror Babylon now. See, different circumstances can change your run. And I get to keep all the other cool things. I just have less spirit hearts. I'm not trying to, like, defend that I made the best choices in this run. It's just, these are the choices I have made. And I stand by the choices I have made. And get out of my way. So, you know, that's my little speech for today, I guess. I think I'll stop now that everyone's gone. Just, if you're still here, you're awesome people. You know, leave a comment. What else do you think could be improved? In yeah, let's go to the game. My Isaac skills, or you know, just what are some things you do to help get yourself out of a funk? I've actually, for me, I've smacked on some nostalgia goggles real hard, and I have started watching old Yu-Gi-Oh episodes because I'm reliving my childhood. I used to watch it on 4Kids. It's a great old time. I'm going through. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh, and then I watched GX, and I'm going through 5Ds, the different Yu-Gi-Oh series, if you didn't know. Just because it was, I don't know. It's just jiving with me right now. I saw, I don't know, I don't remember what I saw that like really got my interest back in it. I guess I saw like a card. I was like the Dark Magician. The art in Yu-Gi-Oh was like my jam. Magic, I guess, objectively has better art. But I like the anime style type art that Yu-Gi-Oh has had. as opposed to the more realistic that Magic has. Magic still has very good art, but I prefer, just my preference. And that's what I've been going after, because it's what I prefer. We unlocked Crowbaby, and the coat hanger has appeared in the basement. Awesome. Let's go fight our boss. I never 2-1 bomb, I think. I was a little too slow. That's okay. I never somethinged something. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, smack me. Smack me good. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing to try and help pull myself out of a little funk. And I've also, well, hello, I picked up a couple games for myself on some handheld systems, kind of because it forces me not to be able to make content on it. And sometimes that's a good thing. I don't have the ability to make content on it, which means it's just for my enjoyment. I don't have to feel pressured to time it or do anything time-wise. So the Razors appeared in the basement. That was an awesome run. Flew by because I did it. I stayed on my soapbox the whole time. My banana box of justice. Have a good night, everyone.